go. Hello everyone, this is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Pac-12 conference play on a Thursday night. Oregon State Beavers versus the Oregon Ducks at Matthew Knight Arena in Eugene, Oregon. Ducks opened up as 9.5-point home favorites. That number has touched 10 in the market, while the total sits at 141. When you look at the Beavers, they are riding a 3-game losing streak, coming off a 60-59 defeat to the California Golden Bears as 1.5-point home underdogs. They really tried to rally in that game last Saturday, but fell just short. They fell behind by double digits early. I should know I had the Oregon State Beavers first half because they have been a better first half team than a second half team. They've lost 7 games this year, including 5 in Pac-12 play, by 4 points or less. Definitely something to consider when you're handicapping this game, and it's also a rivalry game. The 339th meeting in this series, the most contested rivalry in college basketball. It always shocks me when I read this when handicapping this game. I've been doing full-time handicapping since basically 2006. It always surprises me, that particular angle in this game. 79-66 loss for the Beavers in the first meeting in this series as 1.5-point home underdogs. That one coming on January 6th, falling short of the posted total of 148. And 7 of the last 10 meetings between these Pac-12 rivals have fallen short of the betting total. They were outscored by 51-32 margin in the second half in that game. They went into the halftime break up by 6 points, 34-28. Live betting, if it's offered for this game in the market, definitely monitor this one. 13-7 when leading at the break. The Beavers 0-8 when trailing. The Beavers' last road win versus a top 25 foe came all the way back in 1985. So definitely proceed with caution if you're looking to place a money line wager on the Beavers to beat the Ducks here. 3-12 straight up in conference play, but they have made some money for bettors in Pac-12 conference action. 8-6-1 against the spread. Oregon has really started to turn things around again. Of course, they do sit atop the conference standings. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. That includes a 77-66 victory over the Stanford Cardinal as 5-point home favorites, and that one climbed over the total of 136. They've been trending to the under, but I'm going to tell you some reasons why I think this one's going to go over the total. 2-8 ATS in the last 10 games, and point guard Dominic Artis is really the story here. He's expected to return from a foot injury. He's missed more than a month. Now, he is going to play limited minutes, but I think in those limited minutes, he's going to increase the tempo offensively for this team, and Oregon State will run with you if you give them the opportunity. So I expect a more up-tempo game here. 11 points and 3 assists in the first meeting against Oregon State, so he was involved in that game that took place in Corvallis. They are atop the Pac-12 standings, like I mentioned, ahead of UCLA that won last night, and Arizona lost at Southern California. So definitely a big game for the Oregon Ducks. 16-2 at home. They just need one more win to tie a single-season school record for most victories in a single season at home. And I expect, like I said, a more up-tempo game. 117 or more shots combined in the last 3 meetings in this series. So it's not being basically 50 shots for one team, 50 shots for other. They're basically averaging 60 shots apiece over the last 3 games. Robinson for Oregon State has kind of ditched the Princeton offense that he had earlier on when this team would face the Ducks in this rivalry. He's more high tempo now. And the last 3 games in this series, 148 or higher in the betting total. It's knocked down a bit. Of course, the Ducks play better defense on their home court, but Oregon State is terrible defending the basketball away from home. So I think Oregon will make up that difference in terms of scoring on the offensive end. So I'm going to play the over here, over 141 in Thursday night's game featuring Oregon State and Oregon. This has been another edition of Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com, and you'll want to check out any further information on this game or any other on Thursday's board by following me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.